The Wood Shop is sponsored by ChefwareKits, with hundreds of items for wood turners. All right, welcome back. After last week's project, I need to do something. I'm pretty sure this will work out, so keep your fingers crossed. But I'm gonna use this piece of cherry and a glass insulator and make a lighthouse nightlight out of it. And I found a little LED light that I'm gonna put inside of it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, what I'm going to do first is just turn the tenon down on this end so I can grab it in the jaws. And I'm going to use the Forstner bit to hollow the whole thing out. All right, and before I get started here real quick, somebody had a question about this, my hood here, and this is the hood off my joiner that I don't use anymore, so I just hooked it up in here. I just screwed it to a piece of wood, put a hinge down there so when I'm not using it, I can get it out of the way. And that's all it is, just a door hinge. So, I wanted to see that real quick. All right, so, this is 2 3/4, so I'm going to bring it down to right about 3 inches, and then I'll bore my hole in it. I don't want it to be too big, and then this will slide up inside of it, and we can shape it. All right, I'm going to switch out and put a Forstner bit in. All right, the biggest bit I have is 2 1/8, and then I'll just have to clean it up with the tool after that. Okay, I'm going to switch to 1 1/4 here bit. The diameter I need at the very top needs to be 1.5 inches, so I don't want to go over that. And you could step them up if you wanted to, do a little bit bigger one, but I think the light will shine through that just fine. So I'm going to put this one on and bore a hole all the way through it now. I had to put the big extension bar on there. All right, I'm just going to open this up to the 2 3/4. All right, and I just put a mark here to remind myself how thin the wall is here, but I don't plan on starting to come in or doing any detail about right up in here, I guess. So, but I just did that as a reminder. And this is just a little adapter cone, and it actually slides right in there, so it worked out perfect. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring all this down quite a bit with the roughing gouge. right, I'm gonna fill in the cracks with CA glue and then sand it. Oh, you know what? That's not right. Not yet. I'm gonna fix that. There's a weird taper to it. There we go. All right, I'm just finishing up with 600 here. And then I'm gonna put a coat of the beeswax on it. That little clicking noise is the cracks in it. Oh well. All right. Got a pretty big one there, but I filled it in with CA glue and just some little ones there. All right, I'm not gonna part this off on the lathe. I need it to go up actually about another 1/4 of an inch from where it is right there. So I'm gonna cut it off on the bandsaw and give myself that half or 1/4 of an inch that I need to slide up into the insulator. Or normally I would just part it off right there. All right, there we go, and it even works. So that's always a plus. All right, I'll put some pictures up at the end, and I actually have some colored one of these too, and it flashes, so that might look pretty cool. But if anybody knows where you can get these with a switch on the bottom about this size, I think that's a perfect size for that size insulator. And these, you can find them at most antique stores and stuff. And they have different colored ones, some green and red ones too. So, but as always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.